Uh, Normally, like I said, I don't like to try to bombard you guys with a lot of videos, but this, with this being the very first trailer for Bel Air, not Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but Bel Air, the remake of one of the best shows ever made, in my opinion. Uh, Now, first off, I know this is one of the executive producers is Will Smith. I have respect for Will Smith. I like Will Smith. He's one of my favorite actors. Some things I don't agree with him. Now, a lot of certain decisions, this is one of them. I'm not going to support this, first off, because it is not, to me, the original is always going to be the best. I don't care what anyone says, the original is always going to be the best. And I'm willing to look at it. I am going to say what I want about it. If you do not agree with me, that is fine. But I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, then you can take your ass somewhere else. That's all I got to say. So let's watch it. I'm going to get my thoughts, and then we're going to go here.
This time we'll try to make you forget who you are and where you came from.
Okay.
Don't let it do that.
Okay, who's that supposed to be? Jazz or Ice Tray?
Jeffrey Thompson, house manager. Well, oh, Bill. 10 years is a long time.
Let me show you around.
Where them dimes at?
Hillary. Let's go find us something fit for a friend.
What do you think? I made you love. Yo, Uncle Bill. Glad you're safe. We'll talk later.
Okay, I recognize him.
Is this really baby Ashley? You're a long way from home, Mom. Oh, Tim. How you been? You know, thriving. I hope one day we can talk about why you're really here. Do you know why I'm here from Philly?
Scrapping the bull core. Got nasty.
Who that? Was it you?
Okay, now
Some bad man from Philly who wanted to deal with you. Why move mountains to give you here? So here's the story. Came to Bel Air for a better education. Simple. Be patient. Give this a real chance.
We have a different set of rules here, okay? If you want to do well, just keep your head down and follow my lead. Oh. Man, you know I'm a rep West Philly wherever I go. Yo, King, what's up, man? Nova, look around. These are my people. What? Now on, steer clear. Welcome to Bel Air. What the hell is my life?
Yo, chill out, bro.
Maybe Will just isn't cut out for this. Why are we working so hard to save a boy who doesn't want to be saved?
Because we owe it to him.
A real man takes responsibility for his actions. A real man knows when to let go of his pride and make the most out of the second chance.
Be the Will who charmed West Philly with his talent and swag.
Let the music diffuse all the tension. Get out my face, you people so phony.
There's no going back.
I made you love. I'm king of the town.
okay. They changed a lot in this. I'm just gonna let it play. That he's actually on the basketball team, and I guess I don't know, someone takes him. I guess an Uber driver, I'm guessing, or a Lyft driver, and they got a whole new cast. The only one I recognize is the one that's gonna be playing Uncle Phil. Do you recognize him? He's been in multiple shows and movies. I remember him mostly from Empire, that he was the lawyer that was against that robbing family that Taraji P was with, and now he's playing as Uncle Phil, which again is not going to be even a candle lit to the original Uncle Phil. Carlton, you can kind of tell they got an actor who's basically going to be playing, the square type, uptight, thinks he's better than everybody else type of person, and they're having Will act like he's some kind of criminal, and he's not. He got into a big, scrape at the basketball court, and now they got into it, his friends jump in, he pulls a gun, he got arrested for having an armed, weapon, and now he got moved from Philly to, you know, Bel Air. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see what they're going to do in this. Obviously, they're going to be putting a lot of different things in here. Again, it does not look like Fresh Prince at all. It don't, and maybe that's what they were going for. I feel like that if you mix Empire with, I would say, All American and even Fresh Prince, that's what they were going for. I don't watch All American. I think that gets too political. I think that gets too, I would say, too racial as well. I love football, but I'm not going to support a show that I feel like that's what they're going to talk about. Empire, I watched Empire. I loved Empire until last season due to things going on in real life with the actors. I steered clear away from it because I would rather leave off on a good note than the way they continued. But again, I don't know how I feel about this show. It just doesn't feel like a comedy. Again, it's making it feel like a drama thriller. It's pretty much what they're doing, and I don't know if this is what Will Smith was going for. I do not know if this is what the creators were going for. Obviously, they're going to try to make Uncle Phil like he is like Will, but at the same time, like he understands where he came from and also what they're trying to do. And same thing with Aunt Viv. It wouldn't shock me if they try to say, "Oh, well, he's really our son," or something like that. It wouldn't shock me because she says we owe him. Why would you say you owe him? Why would you say that? You pretty much just gave it away. That could be your long lost son, as for I mean, who knows? It could. I don't know. But obviously, don't expect none of the original things that we got from the original show, other than possibly the characters. They got Jeffrey looking like he's a James Bond, like almost like you would go to James Bond's door, and that's who the butler is, or like his security guard or something. Or James Bond himself for pretty much. Because just the way he acts, and I found it to be really interesting. Because he already knows everything about what happened to Will before he even got there. His uncle knows everything, obviously. Now, I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. Again, I'm probably, oh my gosh, I don't know. Because I grew up watching Fresh Prince. I loved it. A lot of fun memories growing up watching it, laughing. Some of the pickup lines I even got from Fresh Prince. Some of my favorite moments is probably watching Fresh Prince when I was sick or I was having a bad day. Watched it and I loved it. But at the same time, to me, this is not Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Again, I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to change the tone. They're trying to get, I guess, more adult, I guess. But again, anyone that is going to support this, that is up to you. I'm not going to judge you, but don't judge me just because I'm not going to watch it. Because again, this show, it may not be for me. If it is for you, okay, fine. I must stick to the Fresh Prince I know. You can stick to this one. Again, I support Will Smith to a certain degree now with certain things, but at the same time, I'm more than likely not going to support this show. It's just there's so much that I'm seeing personally that I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's like I want to give it a try, but at the same time, I'm not going to keep trying to support something that is going to be a remake and that shit, I feel like shit's on the original. And at the same time, they're trying to make it something that it's not. And I understand, things change, but it just doesn't feel like Fresh Prince. It just feels like that they're trying to do something completely different. And this would be on Peacock. Dude, I feel like this should be on like Stars or HBO Max or Hulu even, not Peacock. I'm surprised Peacock even took this because of how adult that they're making this. But either way, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about this down in the comments down below? I mean, hey, if the cast does well, the cast does well. If the show is great, the show is great. If it sucks, it sucks. I mean, that's all I can really say. I'm not trying to come down too hard on it, but at the same time, I wasn't looking forward to it because again, if you're a Fresh Prince fan like I am, then you're gonna have your own thoughts on it. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys as always on the next one.